Good evening, Miss Sarah. You hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather you forget about it.
It was incredible. It was so scary, but the best thing I could have done for myself, honestly. Because it terrified me, and I really had to go out of my comfort zone, and I think I learned a lot about myself that I could, you know, grab my balls and do it, pretty much. That's a pretty crude way of saying it, but.
I love being back on stage. It's very fun. And
I'd like to do some writing. I'm kind of getting excited about some possible screenwriting. So that's one of my New Year's resolutions.
I am so honored. But, well, Lem was about to ask me something. Lem, I was thinking.
I have a couple ideas. I was working on transferring a book into a screenplay. Might test the waters there again.
Well, you know, now that this is all over, maybe we could... What are you doing? Really?
My production company got the rights to this book that I loved, and we were having a tough time finding a writer for it. So I just thought, well, I love this story. I get this. I know what we want. I know what I want to see in a screenplay. So why don't I try? And I wrote the first act, so I've got to finish the two. It's called Die a Little.
You like that?
It's a 50s noir set in LA, murder mystery suspense. It's about two women kind of playing cat and mouse with this man, like a house cat and an alley cat, kind of metaphorically speaking, and this one male character in these murders that are happening. So it's quite dark and interesting, but I just love noir.
Marry the man today. Maybe he's leaving town. Don't let him get away.
I was a creative writer as a kid, and a lot of poetry. I was into shorter things, so this is much more of a challenge for me to do something longer.
Give him the girlish laughter. Give him your hand today and save the fist for after.
My mother sent me a folder of some of my early stories, and they're hilarious. You know, at the time I thought it was so deep and so eloquent, and it was just not. But it's, you know, you see where you go. As a kid, it's simple. The stuff you write about is simple, but it feels so big at the time.
Yeah.
Lem, I was thinking, well, you know, now that this is all over,
Yeah, Nira?
maybe we could...